Hello everyone, this is Wei, and today we're going to talk about OpenLive3D, and this is the August and September update. Right, so in these 2 months, we were able to make some progress. Right, it's the development items that we mentioned that we're going to build will be the hand gesture system. Right, so a system that you will not need to make the gesture by yourself, and you will just need to select different hand gesture icons, and the model will be able to make that gesture for you. Right, so for example, if you are having this gesture, you don't need to actually make it in real life, and you just need to select that uh, within the software, and the 3D model will be able to make that gesture, and you can just keep your hand on the things that you still want to do. Right, so for this system, we were able to make some progress in terms of the backend development. We have part of the gesture movement done. So once we have the defined bone rotation set it to it, we will be able to make the model to move into different gesture. That part is done. And the template thing, right? So selecting different types of template, make it more generalized so that people can contribute. This part is still a work in progress. And the reason why we weren't able to finish this feature within the last 2 months is I was resisting in uh, setting up the new gesture selection UI on the right of the software. Right? So the plan was to create a new UI on the right of the software, and then in that uh, like right sidebar, we will be able to select different hand gesture. But I really don't like that design. That's why that's the reason why we weren't able to make too much progress. So I get I got a new idea. So a new idea is that currently we are able to select different model, right? So there is a button on the left that we can select is a face only or a half body, and in that selection we will be able to like select different machine learning model. However, for the user, uh, they don't necessarily need to know that they are switching between different model, right? And they just need to know that they are selecting a normal pose or an automatic gesture detection, right? So the idea is that we can instead of having the current face only or half body face plus hand model, we change it to the normal gesture automatic gesture detection, like what we are able to do, and other gestures that you can also select. Uh, the one of the example that I put here is the heart shape gesture, right? So this heart shape gesture is quite interesting because, for example, I'm currently trying to make the heart shape gesture in front of my chest, and I can, from the background, seeing that the camera is actually detecting uh, my hand is actually in front of the camera, but the machine learning model just cannot have a very good detection and make the heart shape that my hand is actually posting, right? So there are some gesture due to the limitation of the machine learning model that is not quite robust or quite stable. And we can also use these mechanisms so that you can actually make your hand forming a heart shape or like some other gestures that you will like to post, and make it a lot easier. And you can still play your game, you can still do the things that you're doing. And yes, and this is the design that I think will be a lot better. And the user don't really need to know that whether they are switching machine learning model or not. They just need to know uh, like like condensing everything into one selection. So this design idea, I didn't just start right away and start building it. I think it would be better that we actually uh, get some idea, get some feedback from the community. So let me know what you think about this and if we should proceed with this direction or not. Right. And other than this, if we actually got some feedback, I will continue to on this development. And there are some other items that we're working with. One is that we're still waiting for Google to update their holistic update. It had been almost a year. We have been waiting for that since February. They did an update, and then we found that the update got a bug, and we were not able to use it. There are some news in the discussion that there could have some way to mitigate it, but I'm still investigating how that could be possible. Right. So there are some other items that are pending, so we will start working on these like toggle camera, UI, model flipping, and also the eye facial mocap integration. After this hand gesture and after the MediaPi vision framework for holistic model update is done, right? So only after this is done, we'll be able to work on some other items, right? So that's it for these 2 months, and yeah, thank you. Bye bye.